Today we're looking at our 2010 Case IH 1250 planter for sale. Upgrades include VSET V-Drive, electric drive, meters, individual row shutoff. We just have the standard wave vision tube with that, so it's not set up for high speed. Air downforce. On the front, we've got manual adjust row cleaners. Right now it's got finger styles. I might buy a different set of row cleaners for our new planter, and these might come off. We might reuse the actual fingers, and it might have shark tooth. These are a adjustment that you can ratchet up and down, screw type. And I also have a set of Yetter re-sweeps that would go with this, with the shank in the front, with a sweep that would take out a bad stand of corn. You could replant right behind that. That will come with this planter. I've got one row of furrow force on there that can come or not. We just tried that last year. The rest of it all has our standard closing systems. I've got the Schaffert rebounders on this row with the in-furrow running through the Schaffert rebounders. We've got some homemade 2x2 knives, and we can give you guys some information on those. If you guys want to continue to run those, we can get you the CNC cut file for that. On the liquid system, we've got our 450-gallon tank up front, and then I've got it plumbed for saddle tanks on the tractor. So on the in-furrow, you can pull from the tractor or the planter tank. On the 2x2, you can pull from either one. I've got an electric switch in the cab to open up to be able to allow the fluid to go from your planter tank into your 2x2 hydraulically driven pump. Separate pumps, we've got an electric system from Schaffert for the in-furrow, 4-section control on both the in-furrow and on the 2x2. That's all manual through the ISO bus, through the dual ISO mod rate controller. So that'll come straight into any of your ISO planter or ISO screens. We've also got, let's see, on the upgrades, we've got lights. So I got some rear lights. I've also got rock lights underneath the row units for at night. You can see in front what's going on in the entire planter. That's been a pretty nice upgrade for us. As far as maintenance goes, we've replaced practically every hydraulic hose on this planter. All of these hoses that run through the frame from the front of the tractor to the back, those have all been replaced. Probably about 90 to 95% of all hydraulic hoses are new on this planter. We do have a PTO pump that gets a 35-gallon minute pump. PTO pump on that runs the bulk fill and the 2x2 system, the 2x2 pump. Everything else is ran off the tractor. So we've got our alternator for the VSET V-Drive, comes off the tractor, it runs off of one of the vac fan remotes. So we've got both vac fans raise and fold in the alternator coming off of the tractor. Allows you to run it with like a 50-gallon. We have a 75-gallon pump on our tractor here, and it handles it really nicely. As far as everything else goes, the planter is very well maintained. We went through the whole planter this last summer before we put it away, replaced disc openers and any of the boots that needed to be replaced for maintenance-wise, made sure all of our gauge wheels are shimmed. It's been a good planter for us. We've had it since it was brand new, and we've got somewhere around estimated 30,000 acres on it, and it's been a good rig. We updated to a Horsch with a 1,000-gallon liquid tank on it. We wanted to run a little bit higher capacity liquid on our planter. Also on the maintenance side, we've replaced these pins. So this pin right here is new a couple years ago. We try to take all the slop out of all the frame. On the draft tubes right here, these pins and bushings are new, as well as in the back. And on the wings where you've got the pivot for the wings, we replaced those pins as well, try and keep all of the slop out of our planter. Everything should be ready to go to the field. I can't think of anything wrong with it. If you guys got any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you.